The U.S. and Britain may soon start negotiations for a huge free trade deal. This is good news for the economy and for our defense. Hello, I'm Steve Forbes, and this is What's Ahead, where you get the insights you need to better navigate these turbulent times. The world is rightly and anxiously focused on the havoc being wrought by rising interest rates and anxieties about our financial system. But here comes something that will help shape a more prosperous future. A free trade agreement, an FTA, between the U.S. and the United Kingdom, the UK, is now a real possibility. Such a pact would mean richer economies for both countries. Prices for products and services would come down because tariffs, that is, taxes on them, would be cut or eliminated. Supply chains would be more resilient and reliable. Very importantly in this day and age would be the harmonization of standards and regulations, making it far easier to produce goods and services for a much larger market. Britain, after all, is the fifth largest economy in the world with a GDP of over $3 trillion. A free trade agreement would be like adding the equivalent of the booming economies of Florida and Texas to the U.S.'s economy. Such a pact could also achieve a long-cherished and now desperately needed goal of making it easier for our Defense Department to procure weapons from the UK and vice versa. The possible synergies here would be critical, as both countries badly need to build up depleted stockpiles of weapons and also to develop cutting-edge weapons systems at a far, far faster pace than exists today. The defense infrastructures of both countries would grow more quickly. Another happy plus is this: an FTA, coming as it would between two of the world's largest economies, would be a spur for other countries to pursue similar deals. The free flow of international trade has been badly hit in recent years, with protectionist pressures growing. Reducing trade barriers enabled trade after World War II to expand mightily. The resulting prosperity helped reduce the number of people living in dire poverty, that is, on $1.90 a day, from 60% of the global population to under 10% today. To kickstart negotiations, Democratic Senator Chris Coons of Delaware and Republican Senator John Thune of South Dakota have introduced a bill that would formally give the president the right to make a comprehensive free trade deal with Britain and have it presented to Congress with so-called fast-track authority, so the deal couldn't be killed with special interest amendments. Getting an actual deal done won't be easy. Britain, for instance, has infuriated high tech with a 2% tax on the revenues. That will have to be negotiated away. An effort to do an FTA not long ago foundered on the shoals of partisan bickering. The fact that Britain is a high-wage nation with very extensive alternative energy programs should mitigate opposition from unions and green extremists. Congress should pass the bill, and the president's team should start the bargaining pronto. I'm Steve Forbes. Thanks for listening. Do send in your comments and suggestions, and I look forward to being with you soon again.